Under the Speaker's announced policy of January 3rd, 2013, the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Flores, is recognized for 60 minutes as the designee of the Majority Leader.
Request unanimous consent to address the House for an hour to revise and extend my remarks.
The gentleman is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, on July 1st, our nation lost Louis Theodore Getterman, Jr., a veteran, successful businessman, dedicated philanthropist, and a legend at Baylor University. Lovingly known by all as Ted Getterman, he was born on October 1st, 1924 in Baltimore, Maryland, and later moved to Waco, Texas to attend Baylor University and to eventually become an active community leader. Ted Getterman lived his entire life with excellence. At the age of 18, he volunteered for the Army and served our nation for 3.5 years during World War II. He was on the beach with his fellow soldiers preparing to invade Japan when the atomic bomb was dropped, thus ending the war. Upon his return, he attended Baylor University, where he received both his BBA and JD degrees. Ted Getterman was very dedicated to his alma mater, Baylor University. He upheld the university's mission well to educate men and women for worldwide leadership and service by integrating academic excellence and Christian commitment within a caring university. He was active in various Baylor organizations and was an honorary member of the Baylor Bee Association. Ted was also awarded with the Baylor Athletic Directors Hall of Honor Achievement Award, the Victory with Integrity Award, and the Baylor Founders Medal. He was also a fellow in the Golden Bear Circle. He was even recognized as a distinguished alumnus by the Baylor Hancomer School of Business. The Baylor softball field was even named in his family's honor, Getterman Stadium. In addition to his love for his university, Ted Getterman was also as successful and active as a businessman. He was a partner of the 7-Up Bottling Company, which owned franchises in 29 Texas counties and the bottling plants in the Texas cities of Waco, Bryan, and Austin. Ted also served in leadership of various business organizations, including having been the chairman of his chapter, Manufacturers Association, and the president of the State Bottlers Association. As an active community leader, Ted Getterman served on the Waco City Council and was the mayor of Waco for 2 terms. He also served tirelessly on various boards and organizations, including the Waco Chamber of Commerce, the Rotary Club of Waco, the Hillcrest Baptist Medical Center, the Salvation Army, the Family Counseling and Children's Services, Baylor Stadium Corporation, the Bear Club, Baylor Development Council, Ridgewood Country Club, and the McDonald Observatory of Texas. In fact, Ted was awarded the Philanthropist of the Year by the Central Texas Chapter of Fundraising Executives. Ted Getterman was a hardworking man who also enjoyed his leisure time with family, friends, and his rescue dog, Noodle. He enjoyed traveling, golfing, and working out at the Ted and Sue Getterman Wellness Center. He was a faithful husband to his loving wife, Sue, and a mentoring father to his sons, T and Holt, and an inspiration to his numerous grandchildren and great-grandchildren. When I was growing up, my dad used to always tell me the same thing each day. Those words were, "Go make a hand." In other words, he was telling me to add value, to make the world a better place. Well, Mr. Speaker, I think all of us in the 17th Congressional District of Texas can unanimously say without reservation that Ted Getterman made a hand. Before I close, I ask that all Americans continue to pray for our country and for our military men and women and for our first responders who serve selflessly to keep us safe and free. My thoughts and prayers are with the family and friends of Ted Getterman. He will be forever remembered as selfless, hardworking, and a devoted man of God. He left a legacy of love, dignity, grace, and philanthropy. God bless his family and our community as we mourn his passing. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.